When love goes sideways, what's the first thing that we often do? Blame. We blame the dysfunctional ex, the partner who strung us along, the person who said that they weren't ready for anything serious. But here's the confronting truth. Every relationship you've had or haven't had was shaped by you. Your choices, your beliefs, your patterns. Now that may sting, but it's also liberating. Because if you're part of the problem, you also hold the key to the solution. In this video, we'll unpack 3 truths that can completely transform how you experience love and life. Number 1, why blame keeps you trapped while responsibility opens the door to freedom. Number 2, how having your own back means more than just being kind to yourself. It's the fusion of compassion with accountability. And number 3, why the way you treat yourself quietly sets the standard for how every other person will treat you. So kicking off with focus area number 1, letting go of blame. Blame lets us point outward instead of inward. But there's a cost. As long as you're blaming, you stay powerless. You're basically saying that my happiness depends on someone else. Taking responsibility flips that script. Responsibility doesn't mean fault. It means ownership. It's asking, what choices did I make in the relationship or the situation? What patterns do I keep repeating? What can I do differently next time? Finding the lesson in your relationships is where the breakthrough happens. Every disappointment, every heartbreak, every failed connection carries a message if you're willing to hear it. So instead of saying, why did they do this to me? Start asking, what is this showing about me? Maybe it's revealing a boundary you ignored, a red flag that you brushed aside, or a belief that told you to settle for that situation. And they're clues. When you shift from blame to curiosity, the pain becomes your teacher. And once you learn the lesson, you're no longer stuck. Taking responsibility means you become wiser, stronger, and free to write a new story. Focus area number 2, having your own back. Self-love is often painted as soft, the soft stuff, bubble baths, candles, spa days. But real self-love is two-sided, gentleness and grit. Having your own back means speaking to yourself with loyalty and kindness, the same way a best friend would. But it also means holding yourself to a higher standard, calling yourself out when you're off track, and following through on your commitments. And think about it. Would you respect a friend who constantly broke their word, made excuses, or avoided hard truths? Respect is built on honesty and reliability, and that's what you owe yourself too. So when you blend compassion with accountability, you build self-trust. And when you trust yourself, your confidence rises, and that confidence naturally shifts the energy you bring into relationships. So let's move on to focus area number 3, the standard that you set. The way you treat yourself teaches others how to treat you. If you constantly criticize yourself, you'll tolerate partners or friends who do the same. If you keep betraying your own boundaries, you'll attract people who walk right over them. But it's not just about the standards you set with others, it's also about following through on commitments that you made to yourself, telling the truth, and walking away from anything that you know that is not good for you. That's where real self-respect is built. When you stand firm in patience, respect, and honesty with yourself, You raise your standards. The wrong people will fall away. And that's not a loss, that's alignment. The right people will move closer to you. They will celebrate you. And the deeper you grow into your real self, the more magnetic you become to people who can meet you there. So here's the real question. Do you have your own back? Because until you do, no relationship, no matter how loving, can fill that gap for you. All right, that rounds out the 3 focus areas of letting go of blame, having your own back, and raising your standards. Because until you do those things, no relationship, no matter how loving, can fill that gap for you. Now, if this message spoke to you, please make sure you subscribe so you don't miss future videos. And if you want to go deeper, I put the link to my new book, From Lonely to Loving Your Freedom. And in the next video, I'll talk about overcoming loneliness and embracing solitude. Now, I hope to see you there.